like a Hellcat.
Hey everybody, Masterless here, welcome back to another episode of Fortnite, and we finally managed to reach Plankerton. Actually, I tell a lie now, we've been on Plankerton for a couple of days, but I've been wanting to level up and check it out a bit first. Before I thought I'd throw an episode out there, just to show what it's like, show the differences between Stonewood, but also how much harder Fortnite is when you start progressing in the levels. Yeah, so what I'm going to do in this episode is just play through a mission in Plankerton, but it's going to be one of those random missions where you help out other people rather than it be specific quests. So we're going to jump straight in. If you like the episode, you like the video, you like the game, or just the channel in general, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep the content coming for a long time, hopefully. Various different games. It's great to have you along. And also, if you really ever care to do this, I'd be massively appreciated if you could share any of the videos that you like on social media. That would just be epic. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So as you can see on the map, I now got Stonewood and I've got Plankerton. I got the two of them. So what we're going to do is check out Plankerton. And you always get one of these yellow question mark things. So as you can see, it just says join another commander's mission or storm shield defense. Now, just to show you before we get started as well, the fact that the equipment I've got at the minute, it's not crap, it's not rubbish. I mean, it's like I've been putting a fair amount of level into some of this. So the rifles that I tend to use at the minute, the main one there is the Founder's Raptor, which is I've got at 49, level 20 out of 20. But I just can't quite evolve this yet to the next level. I'm really close, but in order for me to do that, in order for you to get your weapons from 2-star to 3-star, you've got to go into the skill tree tier 2 and try and get to this over here, which is the unlock the 3-star assault rifle evolution. In order to get there, you've got to get past this square, which asks you to purchase 40 nodes across this tier 2 skill tree. I think I'm on 39 at the minute, maybe actually 40. I'm not going to recount. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long before we can get that upgrade. But also, these missions that you do with the yellow question mark are also usually ridiculously good experience as well. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an XP boost at the minute. I've got some teammate boosts. Actually, no, I've got a little bit, I think. Still working from yesterday. Yeah, so let's just hop straight in and see what we get. Yeah, so at the minute, two of my best heroes are actually out on an expedition. So as you can see, in progress, we've got the level 50 legendary ninja out on a mission at the minute, and yeah, he's not actually 99, he's got a bonus in the mission, but we've got 3 heroes out on another, so we're just gonna have to go with Ramirez for this one with two backup heroes, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So let's go for it. Let's see what we get by joining. We're going to go for quest progression rather than quick play, just to try and align us with other people who are also looking to do the same thing. And obviously you can see as well, what's cool about these is in the rewards you get your 20% bonus experience, and you normally, I think, get like 3 mini llamas as well for helping out with someone's mission. Jeez, that guy's level 34. They got home base 34, so he must have some insane equipment. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, Fortnite. Excuse me, because like in the load of forums for the game, I've seen people saying, Fortnite's too easy, it's not very hard, and nothing really like changes in the way of being able to beat zombies, or husks rather. Yeah, that's actually not true at all. The game definitely gets much harder, which in fact I'll be able to show you in a second actually with those zombies or the husks down there. So as you can see, I'm about to get out that gun I've got that's level 49, this here. Now just watch this. This is a normal husk, okay? What's that? 4. If I just get a bit closer, how many headshots is this, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 headshots for the normal husk. So these do extra powerful damage, and you also get elemental husks at this point in the game as well. So like fire, water, and nature type, I think they are. But you'll know them when you see them, because they're literally like the husks' bodies on fire. I think I've only seen, fire ones so far. So yeah, I'll have to keep our eyes out actually and see if in this mission, with us having some higher level people in here with us, whether we get some of the other types of elementals as well. The gun that I'm rocking with in the second slot, that Silver Founders Raptor, that does fire damage. So yeah, you'll notice sometimes when I'm shooting the husks that they lose health gradually over time. The numbers keep popping up above. That's the damage kicking in from the... How did he come from? That's the damage kicking in from the fire. There we go, 70, 70. This guy's got balls. Right, there we go. I mean, you see, actually, that was quite a good example. You can tell even from the damage that they do that the husks are a lot tougher. They literally, they honestly, they get to like bullet sponge level in this, where you just waste rounds on them. And for that reason, I'm finding that I'm actually, although I prefer to use Ramirez, the soldier, the most in the game, I'm constantly having to switch at the minute to the ninja and the outlander, and to gather resources and materials to, most of the time, make more ammunition. And that is something I recommend you do as well. So if you've got a good ninja and you've got a good outlander in the game, just equip your ninja, obviously with, you know, just hand-to-hand weapons. Don't bother with any guns to save ammo. And count them down there. Yeah, don't bother using your guns to save ammo, and maybe give it two or three runs on maps, and you'll soon have plenty of, like, you know, nuts and bolts and things that you can use to make your ammo. Obviously, outlanders are good as well because they get more loot than anyone else. Is that dude? So you go for the encampment over there? No, I think okay, he's just skipped past it. All right, we'll go for it. Probably gonna get our ass kicked, but yeah, may as well try it. Right, these little zombies are an absolute nightmare at these higher levels, honestly. Just die. No, you're not throwing any bees at me. Right, there we go. That wasn't so hard. Okay, looks like we had a little... What a... Yeah, that guy's sword looks awesome. What the heck? Oh, let's help this guy out. He helped us. Let's help him. Oh no, these guys, so these are real trouble. They literally, they blast, oh, damn it, I'm dead. No, run. They blast you with this really powerful, like, energy beam. Yeah, this isn't good. So our mate over there is dead. So most of them are following me at this point. I mean, you can see the damage that they do, even just from throwing the bones at you now. Absolutely savage. Whew. So obviously that sucks, but the cool thing is, I mean, look at that. You get like some awesome rewards from when you do... Now what? Oh, you get some awesome rewards from clearing out the encampments. Obviously, as you just saw then. Okay, no idea what they are. I think they're maybe, yeah, I think they're the nature or energy elementals. I haven't seen those before actually, so I'm not too sure what they are. I mean, it's like literally, you can, I'm unloading clips of 30 rounds at some points here, and it's like, you know, it's having no effect. I just collected an antenna. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything. In fact, what mission even is this? Build the relay support floor. So, this is what I mean. So, in the Plankerton, which is obviously with the new zone that we're in at the minute, some of the random missions I've done are things like, there's one where, in this bit, it might be this one, or near to this one, but you have to, you find like a survivor camp, or a shelter they're called, and you have to protect the shelter. And in order to protect the shelter, I think you have to keep deploying this thing called iBot, which is like a robot. It scans the map for you and shows you where these like invisible things are that you're looking for. And then each time you get one of those, you get wave after wave of husks coming in. It really does get hard. I mean, you'll see what I mean as well, because some of the not boss husks, but you know, like some of the tougher ones, like the Smasher, those weird ghost ones that fly around, they're just mentally strong. And I think they're called chuckers, and I came across like a new kind of husk the other day, which are these really tanky husks that just throw other husks over into your base as well. But they take so much damage. Honestly, me and 3 other people were just offloading on one of them for bloody ages the other day. So yeah, that's always interesting when one of those things appears. I mean, you'll know one when you see one. I'll see if I can show you one as part of this run on this map. Again, you can probably tell because I'm having to gather a fair bit of resources at the minute, but yes, I've been building up one of my storm shield defences. So I'm currently on the mission to do the Plankerton, second storm shield mission, but I'm not even willing to try that yet until I've really fixed up my base and made it a lot stronger than it is at the minute. Might there be something here in the way of a chest? Chest would be great. Okay. Metal and nuts and bolts are always good, but to be fair, they are exactly what we need to make some ammo with. Just clear out this stuff as well. Nothing really down there, is there? No. So yeah, so at the minute, obviously, I'm just going around collecting as many things as I can. Planks and twine are always good in this. They're really useful for the dart trap, which is one of my favourite traps to build, and one of my highest level ones. So like as you can see in a minute, if I just go into the trap option, and there, the wall darts. The traps I tend to build on levels are the wall dynamo, the wall darts, those floor flippers, whatever you call floor launchers, and the wooden spikes. They tend to be the 4 that I'll go with. I could do really with levelling them up. I haven't bothered leveling up many traps, but again, from things I've read online, loads of people have said that really, especially on the higher levels in Fortnite, you've got to make sure that you concentrate on your traps, probably more so than your weapons even. So yeah, I'm trying to now step off the constant upgrading of weapons and swap to looking at the traps instead. They're just so expensive though. Like you have to do so much grinding, and that sounds like someone's come across a pretty harsh monster, judging by the fact that someone's health is pretty low. Yeah, you do have to do so much grinding for materials in this. I mean, I don't mind, it's fun. Levels are fun, it's nice to look at the game, so it doesn't particularly bother me, but yeah, it's just quite a lengthy process, I think. Right, let's just, ooh, shall we? I kind of have to, really. This could also be bad. Just get rid of these pictures, blue ones. I want to get rid of anything with range. So these other guys can just die relatively easily. Let's just switch it up. I mean, this gun literally used to cut through husks like a knife through butter, and it's barely anything these days now compared to the lower levels. It just seems like no matter how much I level up the guns, they don't seem to do much more damage. But the husks seem to constantly be getting upgraded and getting stronger. I'm not sure if it's me, whether I'm doing something wrong in the game, or whether I've got my somewhere squads or skills set up wrong, or I've not been focused on the right areas, but yeah. And I have been doing a lot of missions as well to help out other people, probably more so actually than I've been doing of my missions at the minute. So I'm trying to just focus on getting experience and points for schematics and stuff. That is a big radio tower, that is. Bloody hell, that would take a lot of resources to build. Great. Fire damage killed her. We're okay. This is metal as well, isn't it? From the looks of things. Yeah. Jeez. Really? I think it's just stone. I kind of don't want to because I just collected all of the stone from having used a ton on my base, and I really do need to focus on my own Plankerton base at the minute. And I think that's what I'll really briefly show you in the next episode. Maybe just do a short video and show you what the Plankerton area is like. Just for those of you who either haven't quite made to Plankerton yet and are wondering, or those of you who just want an overview of the area and to see what I plan on doing with it. I've got something in mind for like a base design that I'll show you, but it probably won't be that great compared to some of the other bases I've seen out there online. I've seen some awesome bases, honestly, like people building castles out of full stone. Like just ones that look really cool, but you know, obviously, I suppose the only thing with those is they might look awesome, but will they actually work well? I definitely mean to do that at some point. Just focus on just building a base that looks good, giving probably you lot a bit of a tour around it or something, and then yeah, just giving it a trial run where it probably gets demolished by everything. But how are you all finding the game as well? It looks like there are more and more players on it, and certainly from following the Fortnite Twitter page, it looks like they're getting more and more followers on there as well. So I definitely think the community and the number of people playing it looks as though it's growing. And I also think that the Fortnite team have been they've been pretty generous with people as well. I mean, I know some people have been getting a bit annoyed because the servers have gone down a couple of times when obviously late at night people are trying to play. And as they do, you know, you get people jumping on the Twitter page of Fortnite and, you know, giving them a little bit of stick for it. But credit to the Fortnite team, they've been responding to, I'd say, the majority of people's tweets. And they also did give out a ton of free llamas. So you might have seen on, you know, just out there on the internet or read about it. But yeah, I think they gave like 13 or 14 llamas to people because of the support that they've been giving them. And yeah. I mean, because obviously this is going to be a free-to-play game next year. So all of the people who've bought it and paid for it now wouldn't actually even have to do that as of when the game releases or comes out of early access. So it's kind of good in a way that so many people are willing to give them the backing that they're after. But yeah, I don't know whether any of you lot saw this as well, but Fortnite was one of the games covered off at E3 as well. And obviously any of the games that get mentioned at E3 usually get pretty good starts. Let's just not talk about No Man's Sky, shall we? Because No Man's Sky was a game I pre-ordered, and yeah, that's probably all we should say. Probably all we should say about No Man's Sky. No, it's not been too bad. Don't know whether any of you out there played No Man's Sky, but they've kind of worked on fixing it a little bit. Obviously, giving you the base building capabilities and stuff on there, but yeah, it's certainly certainly in the media was not what the developers led people to believe it was going to be. And credit to the Fortnite people again, because like I've said before, I haven't seen any, I don't think yet, like duplicated levels on here. So it looks like they don't just constantly recycle maps. They do have some good procedural generation of maps on here. Just take out this anomaly. These things can normally give you some decent stuff as well. I don't normally bother going for all these things. That's a high one.
Check your map for the location of the medkit.
Wait, what? Oh, they've disappeared. Okay, I was going to say, geez, that would have been tough. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. What was I saying? I was probably just talking rubbish. I think I do most of the time. Yeah, let's just get these. Oh, actually, I don't normally bother doing all of these bits, but seeing as there's plenty going on this mission, looks like other people are doing things as well. I may as well crack on. Probably reverse this and go down again. Maybe. Oh, no, not doing right.
Hey, we just built that.
Oh, so something's just been destroyed by someone somewhere. Kind of just stitch myself up with those with these as well. Right, go the other way now. Thank you. There you go. So back up here, let's go grab our reward from this anomaly. Oh, wait, where's my item under there? Under the Bridge. Great song. Something else I've been trying to, well, yeah, I need to get back into playing guitar. I really haven't played guitar for a while, and I mean to start doing that again. What did we get there? How many? 6 nuts and bolts. Okay, that's quite good. On these maps as well, if you want some nuts and bolts, they tend to, as you've probably seen me doing, they're in these little tins. They tend to find around these big chunks, big blocks of stone on the maps as well. See if we can find another one and show you that. So I predict, yeah, there. Yeah, there you go. So you normally get one of these tins around these sort of like formations. So if like me, sometimes you look at a map and you check out the rewards for completing missions, and there are some yeah, some really good rewards, but you also could do with mining and gathering things at the same time. And if you end up on one of these maps and you need nuts and bolts for ammo, just trawl the edges like I'm doing in this level, and you should pick up quite a few. Won't be as many as in the, like, you know, like a city or industrial zone as destroying cars would get you, but yeah, it still gets you enough to make some ammo to last you for the level usually. Okay, so you should probably think about going and linking up with the other guys on this map and checking out the objective. So we're going to have a quick fight with some of the husks. Make sure we take these long ranges down. They're the ones that really do the damage. Seriously, if those things hit you with the bombs or whatever you call them, balls of energy that they throw in the air, at this level, massively hurts. Let's just go up here. What we got? What's that? Two of these guys. This isn't good. Maybe I can sort of hide. Oh jeez. Oh jeez! That's not good at all. These things are nasty. We need to, yeah. You go against one of those things on your own, out in the open, you better have a bloody good gun, because they will absolutely annihilate you at this level. Right, let's go for round 2. There you go. We've still got these big purple dudes up there as well. Let me take these guys out. That's all that chest is. What? Seriously? Bugger off. Okay, so a bit of an unfair advantage in this game that you can shoot through the floor. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Because it means we get to see what this is. Storm chest. Kill 25 enemies before it's... What? Jesus. Do you want to give me enemies that are any harder? Oh my god. What the heck is going on here? Got a load of elementals. Oh my god. See what I mean about how much harder it is at these levels? Pretty sure the time is going to run out before I... Oh, actually no, I've got a chance. I've got a chance here. Got a chance to die again. Jeez. Are we going to do it? 23 enemies, 24, 25, 50? What is happening? This is crazy. Oh jeez. So we didn't do the 50, we got the 25. I'm not sure where the reward is. Oh, it's here. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a nice reward. Pretty cool. Got a car there, some nuts and bolts. Definitely going to need some more ammo before the end of this level. So yeah, so I mean, although I was a little bit stupid in this level myself, I wasn't moving the best as I could have done. I'm being attacked by some of the husks. I'm hoping that you can tell what I mean when I say that it obviously gets a lot harder at these levels. These traps up, so it could come in handy. And yeah, there you have it. So that's as good an example as any. In fact, yeah, me dying twice is probably more proof than anything of how much harder it gets up here. And to be honest with you as well, those times I just died then, I don't think I've... Where did you come from? I don't think I've died for over a week. I've probably only maybe died 2 or 3 times before in the game, so the fact that I've just died twice in one map is actually pretty rare. That does not normally happen. I should probably, let's probably start with the ammo. I'm just going to keep press and hold down the R key. Come back to that ammo over there in a second. Get a few of these going before I stand still. Oh, okay, nice. I am full though, backpack is full, so anything good. That wasn't too bad. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Should have searched that, not destroyed it. See if we get any good ammo from here. 48 medium bullets, so not too bad. What's that down there? Is that rotating wood smoke? No, wood. Oh, another elementary. So there is one, see the fire guy there? So obviously they do fire damage, and they are weak, I think, to water, those guys. So depending on what type of elemental they are, they're weak again. Oh, shoot. They're weak against different effects you get on your guns. So your guns, you get energy, nature, water, and fire, I think. Energy's like useful against all elemental enemies, but I think it does something like 60 to 70% reduced damage when you... What's he doing? Is he doing a little dance? He is, isn't he? He's doing a little dance though, he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, that's not good. I think someone else is about to have a good arse kicking. In fact, let's run over and see if I need a hand. Oh. Oh no, it's actually me that's going to need a hand. Not again. We've just done this dance. Bugger off. Right, no, not this time. Your cousin may have defeated me once, but not you. You can take your bone off. Bugger off as well. Right, let's just recover a few of these resources. Get some more, get some wooden planks and some twine going if you can. See if you can fill up the woods to 999. How are they doing for building? So someone on the team's put 17 things down. So we're not going to break the limit at this rate anyway. That's a decent cave someone's got down in there. They've probably cleared that out, I'm guessing, already. So, massive trees. Get some more ammo going. Yeah, and I think now it's probably as good a time as any to head over to the main objective. And oh, hang on. We'll just quickly get this. Get some quartz, and we'll grab this as well. Some silver. Surprises me that someone's left this. Maybe the cave hasn't been checked yet. I mean, it must have done, because there'd normally be a lot more than this, I think, wouldn't there? It's rather odd. Yeah, so what other games are you guys playing at the moment as well that are watching? And thanks for some of the comments as well, by the way, that you've left lately. It's been cool to have a few people drop a couple of comments on some of the videos. But yeah, what... Oh no. What are you guys playing? I'm just going to actually retire... Let's retire a load of these things because we're not going to need them. They're probably just quite annoying. There you go. Retired a ton of that stuff. Can we now pick quartz up? Yes. Right, now let's go to the main objective and help out the team. We've gone from 17 things built around the objective to 19, so someone's doing something. Anyone around? Okay. Where are all those zombies? Oh, they're here. Stop throwing bones at me. It's rude. Where's he gone? Where is he? Oh, nice. Well, plenty of twine and planks there now, so let's go to the objective. Why is it down there? What the hell is this place? Okay, that must have been an awesome cave. I need to remember that. I need to remember the fact that this exists for next time I do one of these levels. Bet there's a chest down here as well. Nice. Probably don't even need most of this stuff, but I'll take it anyway. We're doing all right on the meters for this level. Got the silver badge for combat and for building so far. This cave is immense. I really need to try and find this place out as soon as the level starts next time. Like I said, I mean, I know there's not going to be anything here because someone would have already checked it all, but at least have a look at what would have been here. So what are these things? What's this? Oh, is this one of the things I've got the quest for, maybe? I hope it is. Let's have a look. Yeah, an industrial power transformer. Okay, cool. So, right, do you know, I've been wanting to know for ages what these industrial power transformers look like. I've literally just been smacking anything that looks electrical.
Add it to the armory.
Take this out as well. Get some bolts and some other bits. Oh, hang on, is someone starting? Yeah, someone's starting the run, or is it just gone to night? Let's have a look. And actually, are there any other? Maybe we came from there, didn't we? Did we? Oh yeah, it's just below. Okay, let's go to main objective. Build a few more bullets on the way. Just because why not? In fact, let's check on the nuts and bolts situation. How many do we have? Not that many, just over 100, I think. We can craft duct tape, and we can craft this. Let's just get some of these made up. There we go. This will just help us build some traps when we find the main objective, which is going to take us a little while to get back to. Right, just leg it up here. Follow the big white exclamation mark on the map. We're sorted. Where is it? Am I going the right way? Why, this tree's pissed me off. Get out of the way. Okay, someone built the radio tower. That's impressive.
I need a
Where's...
second.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's up there. Right. Kind of was going the right way. Yeah, so I'm going to get to the main objective, see what they're up to building wise. There it is in the distance. They've built 49 bits. We'll contribute to that, get some traps down, get a few walls down. Storm area, what's it looking like? So is that a bad dude there? No. What's the storm area look like? Can we contain it? Can we make a passageway for the zombies or the husks to have to use? Where else are they going to be coming from as well? That's the question. Relatively all around. So obviously, yeah, here is a great place to pop some bits down because they're going to have to use here. So, if I just clear this out. This may not work because of that little, because of this here, the hill we've got to the right, but it may. So what I'm trying to do is make it so that they have to walk down here in order to get to the base. Put a few floors down as well. Let's get some roof bits down. Okay. Now we can start looking at getting some traps down. Oh, handy. Okay, so we've already got... actually, no, we were saving those for the home base, weren't we? So we've already got some of those. Let's build maybe 4 of those. 3 of these. Should we get some of these? There's a lot of nuts and bolts for these, don't you? Oh. Don't know, right, clearly building too many of those. We'll get a couple of these things down. And a heal square, why not? Okay, and... oh, let's just clear out this block. Right, let's lay another floor bit down. Now, should probably upgrade some of these. Why is it not possible? Yeah, so I know it's a bit of like a waste of brick, a bit of lag there. But it could be really useful, so Is this where a survivor was? Is that why you've got it? Yeah. Oh, one that's involved. It's helpful. Can you get anything from this? Nope. Just destroy this radio as well. What? No way! I cannot be full of nuts and bolts, because that is something that we definitely need. Don't need that bloody golf club though. There we go. Hang on, I thought I'd upgraded this. Yeah, I have. Okay, just say it's just like looked a little bit of a different colour. Okay, cool. Having said that, I bet I'll put all this down, and I bet you will barely get any spawns that even come from here. I mean, they're only what? Oh dear. We're going to get a chance to practice, depending on which way they go. We've got a few of these spike walls down. Oh no. Oh no, you've got people. Jeez. Who started it without giving us any warning? Oh, okay, we did get warned. Okay, nice. I've now got to defend this with no help. I wasn't ready. I've got hardly any of the traps down that I wanted to get down, and there's no one with me. Lovely. Thanks, guys. Thanks, team. Nice one. I'm just leaving that, do you know what? They're going to stitch me up like that. They can't expect any help from me. Uh-oh. Defend their own bloody base. Right, let's go back down here this time. Let's try something else now. Right, there we go. Some traps down here. There's traps. Yeah, see, it looks like it's doing some decent damage as they have to come through. So it's working. It's not the best, most advanced trap system, but it's doing some damage to them, I guess. Okay, got some other dude come to help us here as well now, which is cool. That's not what we needed. That really is not what we needed. It's going to destroy all my hard work. Nope. It's going to destroy me. Okay, handle that. Just leave my traps alone, man. I don't mind you killing me, but don't kill my creations. Oh, it's you. You with your energy eyes. Stop it. There you go, let's revive this guy. Boom. There you go, mate. I'll save you. Mate, you want to pull back up this hill here. Just get back a little bit, and then that energy thing can't blast you. I don't know why he's so trigger happy and so intent on staying down there. Don't do it, man. Save yourself. Oh wow, there's two of those guys back there as well. Those things are savage. Let's at least take that one out there.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
There we go. Okay, time for a little bit of repair work.
I think we'll need a little more blue glow.
Seeing as this didn't quite go as planned.
Flip the switch when you're ready.
Should just get no, I can't get another wall down. We can get some more. Did they even come from this way? No, they didn't, did they? And there's no more storm thingies here now. Hang on. Is that it now from this bit? Where are they going to come from next? Do they swap to up here now? That's really odd. Where are they going to come from this time?
Check your map for updated storm intel. Activate final launch sequence when you're ready.
Where are they? Oh, so this, yes, yeah. So they will still be coming from here. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Get some more traps down there. think I have any. Nope. No more ceiling traps left. Okay, so usual then, thinking stand at the top of the hill, get a good angle, make sure they can't, oh dear. Yeah, just make sure that they can't hit us. We're at the top of here, we should be relatively safe. I mean, can you tell that it's obviously much harder from at first? The zombies have gone from just easy, really easy one-shot kills to bullet sponges. Probably the only way you can describe them. This gun I'm using now has got 30 rounds in the magazine, and the whole magazine sometimes isn't enough to take out the fat ones. But at least you've got good protection in these tunnels anyway. Guys, can you not run off and leave me, please? There's a charger here. He's running straight for me. In fact, I'm getting out of here. No, my walls! My precious walls! No! Oh no, I'm nearly dead as well. Oh, crikey. This is not good. Even my dragon gun's doing literally nothing to this thing. There we go. Oh, what's this? Is this a water dude? That's any of these, yeah, have we? It's not much effective against them, is there? Apparently. Well, I've just tried fire and water myself, but it's probably nature that I need a bet against these. Would you stop throwing stuff as well? It's not nice. Okay, so yeah, so that was kind of sucky. The walls being taken down. But we can still maybe... We've got time to build something else. At least, yeah, let's just bang some of these down. Not as good as what we had before. But it's a gap filler. Gives us a little bit of protection for now. Is that one of those energy beams? Some more bullets built just in case. Wow, they really did savage those floors. 1 minute 37 left. I think we're going to be good. These guys see the hand up here. Okay, great. We've got another charger coming in. Don't lead him into the walls this time. Let's just let him. In fact, let's make it so he runs straight at us, I think. Yeah. There you go. Don't mind him doing this. There we go. Just take him down. Then him through the tunnels to protect the walls. Now he can just die. There we go. Nice. Let's tickle this guy with a few bullets from far away. In fact, have I got a worse gun that I can use? Another one? Is that another charger? Really? I got pushed over by the trap. Nice. Come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro! You missed. I'm not missing you though for me. Literally swarming this thing. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. How are we doing on the combat? Oh, I don't think we're quite going to know. We're not going to make platinum. That's a shame. That would have been cool. Yeah, no, we're definitely not making platinum, are we? There's a few of them down. Yeah. We went out fighting. That was the thing. We went out fighting. Build a decent little tunnel thing here. Yeah, probably a little bit of damage to zombies. Good way of showing you though that you need to obviously keep leveling up your trap schematics as well. Because yeah, these traps, as good as they might look in terms of being epic or whatever, if you haven't leveled them up, they're going to be relatively useless at this sort of level. But yeah, that was cool. Hopefully now you'll see how many more points you get as well when you do these like bonus missions. Okay, so we did good for combat and for building in this one. You can see there, it's not too bad. Let's see how many points we get. See if we can finally start going for the for that level 2 rifle. Okay, cool. So we did get 4 skill points from that, so we can get another 2 skills now in the skill tree. We're gonna get a decent chest, probably level 4. Oh yeah, I would have said level 4 would be reasonable. Yeah, level 4. There we go. Okay, so hopefully I'll get some mini llamas too. And you'll just see that these are the runs that I do most often to keep leveling up. So I generally alternate between maybe doing 2 or 3 of these, then doing like 2 gather missions, then maybe 3 of these, 2 gather missions, and then I'll switch and start doing some of my home-based missions. It's been working well for me so far, boosting my level up, and also helping me complete some of the quests as well that you get, the quest missions, you know, like complete 3 missions as a constructor, or whatever else you get. Oh, okay, that's a shame. No mini llamas from that one, which is a bit of a disappointing realization. Right, so we need this, but in the meantime, we do need to boost ourselves, I suppose. Yeah, I should probably go for this. Are we really not at 40 yet? Surely. Prerequisites: training team leader, training team squad leader. So where's the training team squad leader gonna be? Training team squad leader. What does that even look like? The squad leader ones. Any ideas, anyone? Training team squad leader. Is that in here? Yes. Damn. Okay. So it's not going to be as straightforward as we thought for us to get that, but hey, we'll probably worry about that in another episode. For now, yeah, like I said, the point of this episode really is just for me to show you how much harder it does get when you get into Plankerton, you get into the higher levels. I kind of think I've proved the point quite well. The 2 deaths definitely contributing to that. But yeah, thanks a lot everyone for tuning back in again for another episode of Fortnite. It's been great having you along. And please feel free to drop me some comments. I'll always do my best to respond to any. If you like what you see, thumbs up and subscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, a share on social media. And I hope to see you back for another episode soon. Until then, see you later. Bye bye.